Hey guys, Brad from Team Crimson here, bringing you a discussion video today. This is kind of a weird one. This is another meta-analysis. Normally we do meta-analysis about 2 weeks. We usually give it 2 weeks. 2 weeks after the set is revealed. So we all know that the set, Asia Circuit set came out. I don't know why. Came out a while ago, but there's been some really odd, drastic fluctuations with the meta. We did a meta-analysis video like a week ago. I think it was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure. But anyways, so yeah, I had to report this because this is just, it's so weird. Anyways, so last week there was some massive shakeups with the meta. I would say everything was kind of all over the place. Grand Blue, Kagero, D Police, and Spikes were all pretty much right next to each other. OTT was just barely behind. Then it was Royals and Aquaforce. Nova's and Mega Colony had 2 apiece. These are tops, by the way. And Tachikaze and Shadows had 1 apiece. So it's kind of surprising that Shadows is actually just the trial deck has actually gotten 1 win. That's kind of nuts. So anyway, so yeah, going into this weekend that ended on the 19th, we saw OTT being the top deck again. Which it usually is, but except for last 2 weeks actually, it's been kind of on a decline. But we saw OTT top with 10. That's a +6 over the last weekend. So that's back to dominance where it has usually been. D Police had the next biggest tops with 8. That was also a +3, so they're doing very well. Kagero, again, not a surprise. They were at 7, a +2. Aquaforce, surprisingly, had just as many tops as Kagero. So Aquaforce and Kagero were right there this weekend. That's a huge plus for them. So I don't know if Aquaforce players have figured out what to do. I've looked at some of the builds. The builds aren't really there. There are the players who choose to use Navel Gazer, and that's their priority. And then there are the players that play Maelstrom still and Navel Gazer in the build. I personally prefer that one. I think Maelstrom's a perfect first ride target, and then going into Navel Gazer. But anyways, I'm not huge in the know of Aquaforce, so probably shouldn't ask me. But yeah, some of the so Kagero and Aquaforce right there. Kagero's pretty much everything's the same with Kagero. I've seen a lot of people playing 6 to 7 draw triggers. I think 7's excessive, but 6 is really good. I've been playing that myself. And then next, this is the surprising one to, I think, a lot of people, is Royals. Royals had 4 tops, so they were +1 from last week. I think what we're seeing here is Royals are almost, in some ways, they're almost like a rogue deck. They're not... They still do they do pretty well, but with the release of each new set, each new extra booster that's come out, they've seemed to be on a somewhat steady incline. So I don't know if it's because they can do fairly well against D Police, and they can do fairly well against Aquaforce from time to time too. Grand Blue really hurts them, just like a lot of stuff. A lot of Protect decks hurt pretty much everything. So, yeah. So anyways, then in addition, just below that was Grand Blue. Grand Blue went down from a 5 to a 2. They only topped twice this weekend. So that's a drastic drop for Grand Blue, which is surprising. Tachi's had one, Nova's had one, Shadows had one, Spikes had one. Which is the most surprising out of that one is Spikes. Spikes had a drastic drop as well. And then Mega Colony. Mega Colony, there was none. No tops from Mega Colony whatsoever, which makes it it had 2 tops last week, so that's also significant. So yeah, so what we're seeing from this, what we can kind of guess from this, really, is that it's like we've been saying for a long time. A lot of the decks are pretty well made. They're very neck and neck for the most part. We do kind of see that triangle thing happen a lot, where Protect beats Force usually, and Excel can beat Protect, and Force can beat Excel. But that's not always the case either. We've seen D-Police, like D-Police is a Force clan, and they get shut. They are absolutely the case for that, where they get shut down by Protect. They get shut down by Grand Blue. They get shut down by OTT. But Kagero, mostly because of Waterfall, can do quite well against Grand Blue and can do quite well against OTT. So yeah, it's kind of surprising. A lot of Aquaforce tops, so a lot of the crap that people are saying about Aquaforce being absolutely terrible is just not true. They do quite well. Novas are in desperate need of some support. They just aren't looking good. Tachis have fallen quite significantly. Yeah, I've been saying Mega Colony is pretty terrible for a while. If you like the clan, that's fine, but they do way better in Premium. If you really just are obsessed with Mega Colony and just want to play Mega Colony, play Premium, because they're pretty nuts in Premium. And then, yeah, like I said earlier too, Royals just seem to kind of be doing better, maybe because of clan distribution and stuff. But I would classify them kind of as almost like a rogue deck, an anti-meta, not an anti-meta, but like a rogue deck. So yeah, pretty interesting results from, especially considering last week. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. But please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment below to let us know what you think. What are your opinions on the state of the meta? And yeah, so just leave the comment for us. Please like and subscribe, and we will catch you later. Bye.